Greetings everyone, my name is Ottervale, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In today's weekly livestream, I'll cover a combination of both Veersmith levels and levels I find online, primarily the former. First and foremost, rules. I'll be covering the levels for the aforementioned 2 hours, then showcase art, then I'll have a meme showcase. And as always, timestamps will be in the description below, eventually. So let us begin with this stage. Crashman Stage My Style by Shedrel. 95 plays, score 44. I'm currently using the latest version of the X mod by Red. As you can see, if I get close to my health bar, it automatically fades out. Oh! Interesting. Now you have even more selections for the music track at the start, divided by game. So welcome to stream Jade, Cookie, Nuthouse, Vacuum, Pixel Boy, Lipatio, Raccoon, anyone else we missed. Let me finish the stage and I'll add the level to the queue, Lipatio. And happy Elden Ring release date. So here's an update on the schedule. Tonight, I'll be doing more Let's Tries of the demos featured during Steam X Fest. At least 3 of them, this time focusing on a dungeon crawler, a Metroidvania, and 1 or 2 FPS games. Then tomorrow morning, I'll be finishing up the live streams. Maybe. I'm going to be covering Sunday morning, Tinykin, and at least 2 or 3 other games. Yeah, so far I've covered, let's see, 3 plus 4 plus 3 games. So about 10 demos. If all goes well with the following 2 streams, I should be able to push it up to at least 16. I may be able to actually keep playing some of the demos even after Steam X Fest, depending on how they secure it. I'm aware, RetroPixel aka Pixel Boy. I'm just so used to calling you Pixel Boy. As I mentioned in the Discord server, I went back and completed a 4th run of Match Shot and beat the demo. And I went and recorded a full new Let's Try for Into the Sun and finished the game, or demo. Once I got the hang of the controls, it became a lot more fun. On to Crashman himself. I think Red even updated the music. So easy pickings. Definitely music has been updated. I guess it was fine. Still a bit too familiar to the original Crashman stage. I wanted more drastic changes, but oh well. Second up is Mega Man Napalm Strikes Back, Puerto Man by Your Local Vacuum, 19 plays, score 3. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing Soldiers tonight. According to a lot of the coverage, it's one of the best Metroidvanias on display. I'm grabbing one of these just in case. So it's kind of like a level pack. New gimmicks are the balloons and those targets. I'm especially interested in those targets. Oh, okay. Different spots where I could have entered here. That was a pretty easy get E-tank. Simply need to verify all the ladders. Oh! Neat. So in any case, I have at least 6 or 7 more demos to cover during the next 2 streams. And maybe I'll do some more privately, we'll see. After all, I can't cover all 700 demos, or even 100. I would at least cover most of the Metroidvanias and some other things. Once those are recorded, I'll intersperse them with the LP footage I recorded last year. After all, next week, starting from Tuesday morning, I'll begin my coverage of Witchcrafty. And eventually Orbital Bullet. I was hoping to have completed Sammy World before that, but it's not going to be the case. And of course, next Sunday morning is Hyper's game and Dive. Hey, Magnet. It'd be so funny if it was actually that. I guess I don't have its weakness. Indeed, the two types of balloons. The ones that pop and the ones that don't. Take a pat. I chose unwisely. Thank you for jumping out of the way. Safety strats. Not that I really need them. I wish the fade in and fade out of the health bar was faster. Right now it's a bit too slow. Didn't miss much. I'm not saying that I'll be streaming more demos tonight and tomorrow morning, then I'll be done. Maybe. Then on Tuesday morning, Witchcrafty. Hey Woomy, hi Zen. Tuesday. This Thursday I'll be preoccupied with something else. And that is the stage. Here's where you can demonstrate its usage. Although I prefer if there's some weapon respawners here, and it's less easily to kill yourself. In most other level packs where you have these weapon demonstrations, it's a far safer room just filled with tellies or something. As the stage itself, I guess is okay, or decent. Number 3 up is Cheat Man by Tgm Joe, 16 play, score 3. This level was submitted to me by RetroPixel. Is it the same Cheat Man from you know who fame? The only issues I see is that Elden Ring's PC performance isn't up to snuff. There appear to be some issues with the optimization. Alright, let me rephrase it. Elden Ring seems fine based on the coverage. The only big issue is that the PC performance is not up to snuff. Oof. It's gonna be one of those sorts of games I see. My plan for Danganronpa, by the way, is that after my vacation in April, during May, I'll begin that Let's Try, live stream. Thank you for changing up the music, Red. It's always appreciated. Your turn to die. Or I think Danganronpa. Well, it's your turn to die. Visual novel in the fare of Danganronpa, I suppose. Also on my to-play list. Ever growing by this point. Time to stake the vampire. It deals more damage than the charge shot, so I'm not even bothering charging up. Hey, Paul. See? Easy. No kidding. Hopefully we'll get the most viewers Sunday morning, but we'll see. Number 4 up is Jade Woman by Jinox74, 92 plays, score 29. It's Puerto time! That'll be the first thing I cover tonight, Paul. Shattered Pixel Dungeon, as you requested. That's a good point, Iwumi. I did notice that the characters in Danganronpa can be a bit tropey. Some definitely more than others. I understand the character is only being depressed for a day after the first murder. You know, being shell-shocked and all that. But for it to keep happening and them acting almost the same, or practically the same, yeah, that does become unrealistic. Not everyone's Kyoko, or Toko, or even Byakuya. Worth it. Yeah, Makoto is one of those characters you think would be screwed up by the end. After all, it's not like the game takes place over several months. Then there'll be more time to process the murders and whatnot. It only happens in a few days. See, if it was someone like Sakura or one of those aforementioned tree characters, it would make more sense in my book because, you know. I deliberately mispronounced his name by this point, it's funnier that way. I think Cow is the best or second best demo. Imp of the Sun is right up there. It is the most polished. Oh no. It's called Jade Woman because this is a jade mine. Hence the green background and all the gems and whatnot. And how did it not fall into the pit several times by now? Yeah, pretty much. Dead or broken. Hero is already kind of not well adjusted going into it, so yeah. I think of all the characters not getting messed up, the one that feels the most unrealistic is Makoto, seeing his personality and demeanor. You would think he'd be one of the first ones to be the crack. Especially after the second or third murder. Also, as a comment, I'm going to re-record the last part of Mad Shot to be a bit nicer. Specifically my ending comments. Once I got used to the enemy patterns, far more fun. So don't be too harsh on it, Jaden. I mean, my top 3 demos are basically Imp of the Sun, Kao the Kangaroo, and I suppose Eldorand. Mago and Mini Shoot Adventure would be in top 4 and top 5. It's more Eldritch aesthetic. You know, actually, Eldorand and Matchshot share the same aesthetic in a way. Or at least the lore and backstory, because they're both Eldritch horror. It's just that the way to present it is different. With Eldorand, it's pixel art horror. With Matchshot, it's graphical novel horror. It's quite neat to see the different interpretations on the relatively same theme. And of course, you start encountering more horrifying creatures faster in Matchshot. The enemies in Eldorand start out... well, there are some horrifying creatures, but you have to really get to the boss to really start seeing them. Otherwise, they're kind of horrifying, but more in line with Castlevania. Matchshot, don't need to spend 5 minutes, then you start seeing them. Hi there. They really want to see me. And they made it. Some things look better in motion. Some things look better at stationary. Eldorand's one of the former. I mean, to me Eldorand looks fine, but it could be better, yeah. I think it has to do with the pixel resolution chosen. It's not really high-bit like something like Mago or Super Catboy. Quote-unquote high-bit. Like... it doesn't even feel like SNES level resolution, it kind of feels in between NES and SNES, just with higher color fidelity and effects. And welcome to the morning live stream of Mega Man Maker, Fred. Yeah, basically, much harder. Which is one of the things that was necessary for Symphony of the Night. That game was, I know it's fun, but that was way too easy and unbalanced in favor of the player. I would ease up on the beginning of Eldoran though. After that, keep it difficult. Salt and Sanctuary isn't even trying to be like Castlevania, it's more like 2D Soulsborne Hunter. I'm saying it more in a figure of speech. Like, yeah, I know they have the exact same resolution. It's just that the way the sprites are usually shown, or at least the way we remember them, it feels like the SNES games have greater sprite resolution or fidelity. RPG Maker 2K? That old? Not even XP? Now that's impressive. Sorry, Woodman. Your shield is no match for my shield. Yeah, lore's great. Reminds me of Soulbone's Hunter. Let's see, after 2 is done, we'll move on to another. Then after another's done, 3. Then another 2. So far, Jade 1 was my favorite stage. It's okay to decent. Fifth up is Journey Through the Four Elements 3 by Trifortay. Oh, excuse me. Fifth up is Journey Through the Four Elements 3 by Trifortay with 5 plays and a score of 0. Oh, thank goodness, they switched to VXAs. Skullman disappears. I mean, 2K was fine for its time, but nowadays, yeah, outdated. I will note that, unlike Warp Soldier, Mini Shoot Adventure is minimalistic. With Warp Soldier, even though it has a really lo-fi aesthetic and monochrome, the amount of depth you have in the combat is pretty crazy. With Mini Shoot Adventure, it's more minimalistic, but at the same time, it does minimalism well. It feels satisfying to play through the game, is what I'm saying. Oh no. I can't wait for Toadman to be at a Dex Dive. But yeah, if I can, I really want to LP the full game of Mini Shoot. That was an unexpected gem. And the reason I covered it on that day was because the Infamous Sun glitched out for the servers broke for that. It's definitely in my top 5. Go away, drop dispenser. I don't have enough element metals to get the pity drops. Oh no. That wasn't too bad. On to the ice section, I suppose. Nope, it's space. I am going to be covering at least 2 more 3D platformers. Well, maybe 3 depending on whether I cover Hellpie or not. Thank you for the boost. Save for later. I already overloaded Let's Tries and LPs. Oh, revengeance. If I do end up playing that, I'm gonna be playing it on normal mode. Or maybe hard mode if people really want me to suffer. After all, it is a platinum game. And they tend to be difficult. Unless you play on easy, of course. Oof, we're slightly desynced. Now we're in the ice area. Years old by this point. Then again, how long is the base Danganronpa series? This was a terrible idea. Thank you for the large life pickup, really appreciate it. And I could have dropped down here any moment. I don't think I'll be able to do this. I did it. You're really welcome, Red. Both the original and this version are awesome to play with. The only thing I'd say is better is Kroby's mod. And to a certain extent, Baby Jeff's mod. Kroby, if you want to be more serious, Baby Jeff for all the insanity. Doom is how many years old now? And has many different mods and level packs. As I say, some games are timeless. Eh. 12 years ago. Interesting. Oh, didn't carry over the E-tanks from the other stage. How did I win this? Seriously. I wanted to complete the stage without any quick resets, and somehow I persevered. That... okay. The stage was okay. I guess. Hang on one second. There was one more stage I wanted to cover before I move on to Lipatio stage. So many. Sixth up is Top Spin Will Work by Mr. Bit. 41 plays, score of 11. Wall kicks will work. Time for a challenge level. Yeah, I agree with you. The logo for it feels too concept arty for me. I like the aesthetics of the trailer, but the logo... it just looks unfinished to me. That was my bad. I should have been closer. I'm curious. Does the stage loop around or not? And yes, there is a way to easily cheese this. I really hope there's no damage gates. Vibrating intensely. Oh good, there aren't. Rip, we lost one Garyobi. That teleport's there in case you go too far. We made it. Oh. Actually, that wasn't too bad. See? It's simply timing. That's it. Infinite spin. I know this is a more difficult stage if you're not used to the top spin, but for me, it's not too bad. The hardest parts for me aren't even the top spin parts. Oh. I'm not going for it. It's not worth it. I already have one E-tank. I don't need DM tank. And now we loop back here. With the key in hand, I can now open up the gate, which is down there. All things considered, it's not too difficult to no damage this. If you play it slower, not like me. And you can do stuff like that, which is always fun in my book. It decreases the monotony of this fight and having to wait around usually. This was a fun special weapon / challenge stage. Currently, I'd say it's my favorite level to stream. Good job, Mr. Bit. At first I was worried it was going to be a challenge stage. In reality, not so much. That's good to hear, Red. Let me cover one stage from the most popular queue, then I'll move on to Lipatios. Good job, Buster. Seventh up is Meet the Met World by ChoRaiii. 86 plays, score 40. I said a mini-shoot adventure is interesting. It's kind of the opposite experience compared to last year's Warp Night. Like, Warp Night had a lot of depth, especially with the mechanics front. Warp Night has a lot of depth in the mechanics front. See how many moves you can chain together in the combat system. Whereas with mini-shoot, it's far more minimalistic. Things are a lot more simplistic and more apparent. It does count as a hidden gem to me, but it's like they're going for opposite experiences. You'll be covered next, Lipatio. Nice tiles down there. What game do they originate from? Is it Mega Man 8? Yep. You can find this mod under the modding channel. When it eventually comes out, it's a one-person project. With all the moves available in Warp Soldier, it almost feels like part fighting game. Oh, powered up. Thank you. This reminds me of Wily 1 from Mega Man 4, where all the enemies are Mets. All in their natural habitats. And I don't have to charge shot to simply power through all of them. Come on, little fire mat. Help me out, please. Thank you. Have a good day. These aren't Mets. They're just skulls. I guess they have met in the name. That's why they're showing up. It isn't. Time for the grand finale, where we now face up against all the Mets in the same environment. They're called Skull Mets, but they don't really feel like Mets to me. They should at least have the trademark hard hat. Mago looks pretty nice as a pixel art game. The award for best looking goes to Imp of the Sun, of course. That beats it out easily. I tried jumping out, it didn't quite work. I managed to slid right off the platform. Maybe move the teleport a bit closer next time. Mago is a nice throwback to the GBA era. Up we go. Sorry, Mets. You're all getting crushed and recycled. And we won. Okay stage that's held up by its main gimmick. Okay then, let me check.
If you're trying to lose belly fat, stop doing cardio. This sounds kind of backwards, right? Well, believe me, it's
Apparently it stopped and moved on to ads. Strange. Uh, Looks like YouTube has started to break through my ad blocker. Annoying, I know that. Don't worry, that'll be edited down in the final version. Anyways, let me get my abridged thoughts while I give this. I need to remove it so I don't get in trouble with YouTube. Sometimes playing ads can cause issues. Why isn't this searching? Okay. Okay, we should be up. A-Top is the Elemental Time Machine Normal, Reupload, Fixed, by Lipatio, 79 plays, score of 33. That's 2 addendums, I see. Let me begin the stage and I'll give my abridged thoughts. As usual with Lipatio stages, I swapped to using the Racing Edition mod to cut down on the waiting times. So it's like Revenge of the Fallen or Remembrance in the Past, where we go through past Lipatio stages. Perhaps there's some tweaks. And most likely, I played through these stages before. Or you can slip off because I wasn't paying enough attention. Sorry. That's quite a few addendums. I'm playing this using the Racing Edition mod because it's a Lipatio stage. As you saw with the ID up there, this is a stage I went through in the past. In fact, all the stages we'll see here are stages I already went through, most likely. Fireball. However, there will be some changes. Like Lipatio said, this is an ice stage, or was an ice stage, now it's melted into a fire stage. Oh, game, I was trying to move slightly to the right. I get the feeling that the hardest part of the stage isn't even going to be the stage itself. I was trying to be careful and that ended up killing me. How ironic. I recognize this jump. It was a few years back, though. Couldn't quite. This time it's in the opposing direction. Jumping. I got greedy. I thought I could get past, but I can't do it this way. I have to wait. Or of course I can destroy them, but... the last one's pointing the opposite direction, so be careful. As I was saying, my overall thoughts with this song is that once I got used to the controls, or rather how fast Nin's base movement speed is, it's great. Graphics and aesthetics are spectacular, beating out pretty much everything else in the demo. It does become more of a Metroidvania at the end, by the way. I didn't really showcase it because I didn't backtrack as much. Enigavanias are Metroidvanias, technically. Okay. One more. Thank you for cooperating, Iceman. Get me out of here. On to the next time period. This time, this year. It feels like Hollow Knight, but much easier. If it was Hollow Knight, torches wouldn't be everywhere. If this was Hollow Knight, torches would not be everywhere. Or they would be, but healing would be far more limited. In Imp, you could heal up pretty much anywhere, or in a lot of different locations. So even if enemies were tougher, it was counterbalanced by that. I was critiquing how the enemies feel like not pushovers. It's counterbalanced by the fact you heal up pretty fast, or pretty easily. It's like one of those games where your base max health is low, or relatively low, but healing it up isn't too difficult. I tend to prefer more bright and vibrant stuff myself. Also, ink and aesthetic. Also, the keepers, you know, the bosses of the game, they feel like sympathetic characters to me, especially after defeating the demo's boss. Honestly, the first leg was harder than this. More due to the fan fiends and, of course, Mega Man Maker itself. I don't mind Gothic, but I much prefer vibrant, colorful worlds. Not cartoony, but vibrant, I suppose. And I suppose even if you have Gothic, I prefer stuff that's more along the lines of Eldorand and Mad Shot, where I know it's horror themed, but at the same time, it's a lot more colorful and distinct, especially Eldorand. It is a horrifying place, but it's pretty. It's not like drab and dreary. Rolls trip back home. Hey Buster, welcome to the stream. I see. I prefer the warmer colors, or at the very least, things that are not drab and dreary. I've already seen enough of that. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. I see you. There's sand everywhere. Can't see where I'm... okay. I can't even see where the lasers are. Here's village, but sandier. Oh no. I deserve that. I wasn't paying attention. I don't blame you. Could this be it? Oh, it's you again. I remember you. Somehow this fight feels easier. Maybe as she's taking more damage. It's Space's turn. Every character had their turn in the time machine. Now it's Space's turn in the spotlight. Yeah, it doesn't even feel like a prototype. It feels like a beta demo. Oh, well, let's try it again, shall we? I found the mistake I made. And I made a different mistake. And a different one. There we go. Hmm. Excuse me. Thank you, Brendan. Yeah, it's more along the lines of Steel Assault. Not as high octane, but around there. Not as polished either, but it says it's a prototype, so it makes sense. We lose all our abilities. That means we're on to the boss. Oh, I notice. I wanted you to fall in, not me. If only I had the correct special ability, I could do this all in one cycle. See? That's what I wanted you to do. Yes, we did it. That's why we have all the extra E-tanks. We have it back. With all 5 elements, it's time to beat the stage. Yeah, this is Mega Man. Actually, no, let's give this a base. In that way it's relevant too. Oh, for once we have to use the Buster. That's different. That makes Base one of the best characters to use for this. And of course, Time Man would be behind this. Phase 3. 1 for each element, I see. This must be fire then. Is it... I think it's fire? Ice? Air? Oh no, it's lightning. Just like Mega Man 1. Earth. Must be wind. Of all the fights in the stage, currently Stone Man's the hardest. We just get so many refills per phase that it doesn't really feel that difficult. Now Stone beats the water, the wind, the weather. Take your pick. Ugh. So close. The teleporter had to be over there. And now for the last one. This has to be fire. There, you didn't even get to use your move. The master of the time machine has been defeated. Now the crew can return to their own timeline. Oh, chat requested levels? They're on my to playlist. I need to update it. First, there's a to playlist here. You can find in the description below a link to the to playlist, as well as a link to all the levels I played. On the right side, it should say which episode I played the levels on. GG. And good day to you as well, Brendan. It was barely furry anyways. Yeah, I'm not yeah, it's kind of the weakest point. I mean, you can make a 6 Degrees of Freedom good games. Descent, for example, that's awesome. Free Space, that's awesome. Here it just feels like there's not enough happening. I don't mind if there's not much happening in the first 2 zones because training, but after that, there needs to be more stuff. It just feels too calm. Alright, I finished all the levels on the queue. I guess. As this is a level by Jade again, I'm gonna cover something else first. Yeah, Whisker Squadron. Barely furry. Shame really, because there are a lot of other games in the same genre which do a better job. Descent, Free Space, etc. And yeah, that was the next stage. Okay, fine, let's do this next. This is on my queue anyways. Ninth up is Metal Man Stage My Style by Shedrel. 80 plays, score 36. The pirate game... yeah, it feels like a less polished version than Bat Boy. And that's saying something because Bat Boy itself is already less polished than Shovel Knight, but did a better job of distinguishing itself. Because the last time I beat Crashman, I'm taking this. And you know what, Proto Man needs more love. I didn't grab one of these. Now I can choose which song to use. Let's pick something from Mega Man 4. Oh, so Puerto Man's easy mode. Okay, fine with me. But he does take double damage from everything, so it balances out, I suppose. And I can just jump into the pit, why not? As for the weakest demos, that'd be Whisker Squadron and Corsair Madness. It has some interesting things going for it, but I don't know. Match Shot, I played through the demo again and finished the final boss. I just need one more run. It's fun and all, but it requires quite a bit of skill. More skill than I expected. It's solid though, so I'll give it a pass. It's not 2 thumbs up, but I'll give it a thumbs up. With the Proto Strike in hand, I don't really need any special weapons. Potato Strike. Oh yeah, I'm Proto Man, so... It's the opposite of... If you look at the trailers, it's the opposite of wholesome. Because I was only able to play the arcade mode, you didn't really see the more gruesome aspects, like the Predator mode. So yeah, I'm guessing there are 2 different demos, and I got the more restricted one. It's basically an expansion on Shedrel's earlier idea. Before you could only select 8 or 10 tracks from the start, now you can pretty much pick any track from the start. Yep, only 10 demos. Nice, 3 or 4 more. Dungeon Crawler that Paul suggested, maybe Soldiers, and 2 other Metroidvanias, and maybe 1 FPS game. Okay, that looks interesting. 10th up is Chaos Caverns version 2 by Mixsup. 39 plays, score 16. The funny thing is, Retro, it was supposed to be more brutal if the other mode was available. One of the main mechanics is eating enemies, or eating the corpses of enemies to gain new abilities, or to gain upgrades. That wasn't really demonstrated in the demo. Yep. Oh, wait. I love the ability. Just passing through. Please ignore me. The problem of Corsair's Madness was the second half of the demo. First half is sufficiently long, but with the Possessed stage, it was 33% too long. And in fact, it's worse than Lipatio because at the very least, I complain about Lipatio stages being too long sometimes, but at the very least they have variety. My main complaint is for them being too long is that they have a bit too many ideas and they're unfocused. I don't say that they become too boring. In Corsair's Madness, the issue is that there was too much repetition. Skullman EX, well, it was 2 stages in one. That's literally what it is. And because it varied up the challenges enough, it didn't get boring. I don't mind long stages, as long as there's enough variety and stuff is happening. Increasing the difficulty also helps. The problem with Corsair as well was the difficulty wasn't increasing as fast as I'd hoped it would be. Unlike Scooby though, Rush is fearless. Far more fearless, I'd say. 11th up is Mega Man Napalm Strikes Back Carcass Man by your local vacuum. 19 plays, score of 8. Here's my question to you, Jaden. Has anyone ever posted a 100% speedrun of Sammy Roll? I repeat, has anyone ever posted a 100% speedrun of Sammy Roll? I haven't seen it either, and I don't blame it. I don't blame them. If you want 100% the game, it's brutal. Not only do you have to complete all the regular stages, which can be a challenge in itself, as we saw like with the water stage, but then you have to do the optional stages, and this includes that precision level. Not to mention the brutal bonus world, which I know exists by now. Also, I think I figured out where to find the second key in the fourth world is. I forgot there was one more wooden building. I haven't found any. I mean, when you have keys like that, it's pretty obvious there's going to be a brutal bonus world, considering one of the inspirations. Ow. Ow. I forgot I had the charge shot again. No 100% speedrun? Okay. Thank you for the information, Buster. At the current rate we're going, my playthrough is going to be basically all the raspberries, all stages. Any percent makes sense. It was speedrun during ESA. And the game was made for speedrunning anyways. I will get back to the game next Sunday evening and beat the main game. Oh no, I don't really have a world record because there's too many jump cuts and whatnot. If I were to just splice together every single form of footage, then my run length would be at least 8 or 9 hours, which is completely horrible. Wait, is this an alternate route? It looks to be. Skullman appears. The skeleton disappears. True, unless they're specifically segmented runs. I guess it's fine. I like the previous stage by vacuum more. Oh. I mean, the shop system does make Mega Man games easier, right? Especially if we decide to use it. I'm Mega Messenger. Welcome to the stream. Currently the queue is mostly empty, so if you have any levels to suggest, please leave a level ID in the chat. Go on, Jaden. It was originally a niche in a niche. And one of the reasons why they got the coverage they had was because they were a fan game creator before that. Well, Spark 2 kind of changed genres as well, going from a Sonic-style 2D game to a Sonic Adventure-styled game, which was necessary because there were some pretty high-quality 2D-like Sonic games coming out. 2D classic-like Sonic games, I mean. Which I say is necessary because the 2D classic games, subgenre, or pastiche, or whatever you call it, well, it's getting crowded. So moving on to a less crowded field, good idea. I know there's Sammy Roll, but Sammy Roll doesn't really feel like a Sonic Adventure game to me. More like if Super Monkey Ball was more of a platformer. Spark 2 and Spark 3, however, they straight up feel like Sonic Adventure, albeit with less automation. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's do this then. Then I'll do Jedok. 12th up is Concrete Builder by Oshiro. 73 plays, score 32. Oh, it looks like it's a short one too. Okay, we'll have to do another one. I love the concrete shot. Without ammo restrictions, it's a pretty powerful weapon in its own right. Oh, it's Charge Man. I wonder if you can get him stuck. Also, what happened to the sound effects? True, it did change the shortcomings. Indeed. Level design was one of the strong points of Smelter, albeit with some issues. My biggest issue with Smelter, of course, was armor bounce, and the stuff outside the in-game stages was not to snuff. In some ways, it was weaker than ActRaiser. At least in ActRaiser, each of the overworld stages, or each of the overworlds felt distinct from each other, and sometimes had their own gimmicks. In Smelter, most of the overworlds feel interchangeable with each other. That's the biggest problem. Well, we might as well then. You're up, Jedok. 13th up is Finish Man by Jedok. 33 plays, score of 11. Welcome to the semi-annual Mega Race. Finish Man. How to cheese this race and get a tire thrown right at your face. Oh yeah, you did mention it earlier, Pixel Boy, or Retro Pixel. When is Sage starting up? Sonic Amateur Games Expo 2022? I need to know in advance so I can sign up for the streamer slots. This year, with my better computer, I want to be an official streamer for it. A specific month will do, but I'll take it. Start Man, back at the start of the stream, of course. Seems kinda strange that the bomb explosions don't pierce through them. Bye. Bye to you too. That works. Well, of course I'm gonna be covering new fan games. What I'm especially interested in is the new indie titles. Now I'll be able to cover pretty much all of them now. I'm still gonna avoid Sonic fan games for the most part, unless there's specific requests. There's already a lot of stuff that I need to get through. How far can you go? Pretty far, in fact. And this is why the Leaf Shield is so powerful. What I really should do, Smelter that is take some take some advice from ActRaiser itself, and actually make each of the city builder sections distinct, or areas. Actually build up the terrain, and make us care about the Zermlings more. I get why Smelter doesn't care about the Zermlings, you know, big betrayal and all that. I don't mind having multiple armors with different advantages, disadvantages. But they need to have better balances between each other. Neutoros was balanced, I'd say it's fine. The issue is the balance between Gorabi and Aramagu. Simply put, Gorabi is too powerful. And Aramagu needs more buffs. If anything, some of the abilities should be swapped between the two. Like, make Gorabi less mobile, make Aramagu more mobile. You can still have Gorabi be the most damaging per strike, but there has to be consequences for that. Or just put them on one armor, that works too. How to cheese this fight. Well, I guess it's this again. Two M-Tanks? Lucky. Sure will once I'm done with the LP. I'll be able to compile my thoughts over there. I will say comparing their next game, Samuroll, I like them about the same, but Samuroll is far more difficult. Oh my goodness. Of course it'd be you, Quick Man. Maybe as cosmetics. Maybe we'll even have a different status of armor. I get what they're going for. One's for solid damage per strike, one's mobility, one's for wall kicking, slower movement. Basically one's short ranged, one's long ranged, one's medium ranged, plus mobility. It didn't quite pan out. Hey Mega. Let me finish one more stage, then I'll end off this stream. Yep, you are. Congrats. I think my main suggestion, other than changing level design, which I don't want to do, is please make a more visible reticule if you're playing with a controller. Now, if you're playing with a keyboard and mouse, that's a bit of a different story. I understand why they have manual mode. If you're playing semi-roll with a keyboard and mouse, do not play with semi-auto. That is kind of a painful experience. Play on manual, please. Manual camera, that is. Oh, ISO. I'm not gonna try that. This looks interesting. So the 14th and final level of the stream is Tanks Redshift Contrapion by Stormwrecker 4, 28 play score 17. Whoa. Oops. Well, I broke this first section. Whoa. That's interesting. Sure then. I think it was deliberate. It's kind of messing with my perceptions. This isn't quite an auto-playing level, but it feels like a troll level, but not in the painful way. Maybe not instantly stop, but at least a break button. Instant stop would just break too many stages. I just want a universal break button to slow down. Anyways, I guess that was fine, messing with my expectations and whatnot. So overall, out of the 14 levels I covered in today's stream, my favorite one would definitely be Top Spin Will Work by Mr. Bit, with an honorable mention going to Lipatio stage. Mega Man, the Elemental Time Machine Normal Reupload Fixed. Thank you everyone who submitted the levels to me, it's always really appreciated. I'll cover your stage later, Vacuum, next week. Thanks for sending it. I wish we had more level submissions from other people, but sometimes that doesn't happen. We'll probably have a lot of them once we get to 1.8, when it eventually arrives. Honestly, I would disagree with that idea, Buster, because that would break way too many stages. What I really just want is a break option. As gaining momentum is one of the most important things in this game, I just want a way to slow down, That's usually the cause of most of my deaths. But I understand. Having a spin dash would be neat, but honestly, I think it would be more appropriate if there was a sequel. But you're right, if there was a sequel, it would work. Also, there is another character, so we'll have to factor her in as well. At least in Sonic, you can let go of the controller and hold reverse to slow yourself down more easily. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. It worked out of the box. Anyways, you know what time it is. It is time for the art showcase. Aw. Whoa. Is this Brawly? Or is this older Vegeta? Whatever this creature is. Cute. Sylveon Gajinkas, or however you pronounce it. I will eventually watch the Cuphead show, don't worry. Slowing down is good enough, I'd say. Tablet. Antro Sylveon. Neat. Also tick. Hello again, Anna. Neat. Poaticana Paradise. 12-bit Glory. Derpy Light. Aw, adorable. That explains it, King Crimson. I like these capsules. I would like a few more frames of animation, but otherwise, it looks pretty good. Almost looks like 12-bit, I suppose. In any case, thank you for submitting all the art, everyone. Regardless if you submitted a level to me, an art piece, and/or participated in the chat, or even just watched it later, thank you everyone for being an awesome part of the community. It's because of you, yes you, why I continue to produce content for this channel. It's always really appreciated. If you enjoy this content, please rate, favorite, comment, and/or subscribe, as they all help out the channel. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, and join my Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in a future Let's Play or stream.